Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tech Tutorial Tuesday, where today we'll be looking at a more efficient way of taking and sending screenshots. On my screen here I have the resident profile of somebody in my test and Entrada database, and I want to go ahead and take a screenshot of this to send to someone else in the organization. So the method that I'm sure we're all familiar with is I access the screen I'd like to screenshot, and then on my keyboard I hit Alt Print Screen at the same time, which will then save that image to my clipboard, and I can go ahead and open Word or Outlook and paste that image there. So the problem with this is that I've captured my entire screen, and the person I'm sending it to really has no idea what they should be looking at. So to make things a little bit easier to read and a little bit more efficient, I can go ahead and open a tool that everyone has on their computer called Snipping Tool. So when you open Snipping Tool, it gives you this nice little user interface, and it gives you a few different options here. So the first thing I'd like to look at is the mode selection here. There's a freeform snip, a rectangular snip, a window snip, and a full screen snip. So the window and full screen are what you're familiar with and will perform exactly the same as Alt Print Screen. But the two that I like to use are rectangular and freeform snip. So if I select rectangular snip here and then new, it lets me select the exact area I want to capture. So if I just want whoever I'm sending it to see this portion of the screen, I can select this, and this is what I'm left with in my screenshot. So from here I can go ahead and copy this and then put it into an email, or I can mark this up even further. So you see now that I've taken this screenshot, I have a few more options at the top here. This one here that's highlighted is pen. That'll let me go ahead and draw with my mouse or circle or do whatever I'd like. It performs exactly as a hard pen would do. And then next to it, as you can guess, is a highlighter tool. So if I select the highlighter tool, I can go ahead and highlight specific things that I want the recipient of this screenshot to be looking at. Once I'm done drawing with the pen or highlighting or editing this however I need to, I can then go ahead and email directly from here. So I can do send snip and it'll open up my email browser, and I can go ahead and send this out as an email. You see in this scenario, it added my snip as an attachment, but if I wanted to send it directly in the body of the email, I can change this from as attachment to just email recipient. And now when I select it, it'll go ahead and put that right in the body of the email for me. If I've marked it up in a way that I'm not happy with and I need to start over, this here is the eraser, and you can go ahead and just hover over the edits you've made and it'll remove those for you there. So let's change this to freeform snip, and I'll show you what that looks like. So freeform snip, then new, and now instead of a rectangle, I can draw exactly the shape that I need. So if I want something like this, close my snip, and now I have that. And again, I have the exact same functionality. I can open the pen, I can put an arrow here, I can highlight a point here, and then go ahead and either email that out, or if I wanted to save it, I could save it here as well. The delay option here is nice if you need to take a snip on a delay. So if your screen's not ready and you want to put this on a 5-second delay, that'll give you 5 seconds to pull up exactly what you want captured, and it'll take the snip at that point for you then. And that's an overview of the window snipping tool. Hopefully everyone's able to make good use of this tool, and we're able to send each other more meaningful screenshots across the organization. Thanks everyone. I'll see you next week for another episode of Tech Tutorial Tuesday.